Good morning, good morning. Welcome to whatever this is going to be. We're going to do a reading. And I don't know, I don't know where this is going to lead. I just feel like we're supposed to do a reading before I do the video to do the our White Light Oracle reading and writing session. Which I have been really enjoying. So if you've been needing a way to show up in a journaling way, it has automatic writing practice within that. We just pull a card each day from the Alana Fairchild White Light Oracle, and then read from the book there. And then we do an automatic writing practice together. So that's been nice. Okay, but diving into this, that's later. This is now. And I feel like this is important. I don't know why, but it is. And you need to hear it. I don't know. And I'm excited. I don't know why. All right. So closing your eyes. Let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And you can put your hands on your heart space, on your heart, and one on heart, one on sacral, wherever your hands are led to go. So breathing in through the nose, we're going to pull up that Mother Earth energy, feeling her incredible unconditional love and healing. Breathing in nice and slow, and then hold for 2 at the top. Breathing in, hold, release. And that audible exhale that really allows you to truly release with the intention of letting go of all that no longer serves you. Breathing in from Father Sun through the crown. And again, nice and slow through the nose, out through the mouth, and the audible exhale, releasing all that no longer serves you. We're going to be asking for, big yawn and stretch. So we're going to be asking for a cleansing and clearing and aligning of our heart line, our center channel, going straight through all of our energy centers, cleansing, clearing, aligning, and just lighting up and activating all along the way. Not too much to ask. So I don't know how long we're going to stay in this one or 2 breaths or 3, who knows. But so we're going to be pulling down source light energy, connecting with Father Sun, straight through our crown, all the way down our center heart line, center channel, and asking and receiving for cleansing, clearing, aligning, and activating. So breathing in nice and slow through your nose. Hold, release. Breathing in nice and slow through your nose. Hold, release. Ooh. Felt that down through my toes. But this time we're going to do something a little different. We're going to breathe in Mother Earth again to really ground in that energy. So breathing in nice and slow through the nose, pulling up and sending our energy down, creating that beautiful loop between us and Mother Earth, and going all the way down, sending that heart line. This is scratch everything I just said. So we're going to be breathing in through our nose, out through our mouths, and holding for the 2, out through the mouth, having that release. However, we are going to be, in your imagination, this bright white line going straight through our center. We're going to send that is now shining nice and bright thanks to source light energy. We're going to send it all the way down to the core, to the center of Mother Earth, and really anchor that in. So breathing in nice and slow through the nose. Hold, release. One more there, just really sending that cord that goes all the way straight up, all the way up to and through Father Sun, all the way lit up by source light energy, cleansed and cleared and activating as it goes, really connecting us to source. Going all the way down through her center, all the way down to the core of Mother Earth. Like we're tying a bow with her center, holding hands with her. So again, we're just going to picture that bright white line going straight down to her center, her core, her womb. Breathing in nice and slow. Pull, release, and push that cord down all the way into her. Okay, breathe normal here for a second. Really feeling that connection. Breathing in. Feel that connection to Mama Earth. Feel that connection to Source Light Energy. Feel that connection to your own center. Breathing into your heart space this time, nice and slow through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathing in, feeling that connection right into your heart center is going all the way through. So it connects you to Source, it connects you to Mama Earth, it connects you to all that is. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Calling in our angels and our guides and our higher selves. Calling in Jesus, Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Freya too. Calling in our ancestors of love and light, ascended masters, our Ascension Council, Galactic Council, those of the highest high of love and light, and only those of the highest high of love and light, to be here with us to help guide us and to help lead us in this exercise, this session. Please allow us to receive and to give the exact messages in which we are meant to receive for our highest good. Please help us to be open. Please help us to set ego aside so that way we can show up in this beautiful way of clear sight, clear hearing, clear knowing, clear feeling, all the clear, being truly clear, truly open to receiving, and willing and able and ready to incorporate the lessons that we are here to learn. Also calling in and asking assistance from Archangels Michael, Metatron, Uriel, Azrael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Shamuel to be here with us, to be our gatekeepers or safe space keepers, keeping the space a sacred space, helping cleanse and clear all energy that does not belong here, and also helping to amplify all energy that does. Really cleansing, really purifying, really balancing the energy within our sacred space, within our energetic fields, within each other, within this channel that connects me and you and spirit in between. Is very, very important that you come as well, ready to receive, open and ready and willing, and also with the intention, putting out your intentions as well to connect and to being open to and ready and willing and able and all the things to show up with spirit today in this way. They always like to put that out there, like they just want us to show up in the sacred space and spend time with them, with you, with your guides, me with my guides, us with our angels, us with spirit, us together, building community, all the things. They just think and we know that it's just so important, right, to show up in this way. All right. All right, so hang on one second. I feel like we need to do this too. So closing your eyes again. We're just going to do a quick little around the wheel kind of thing. Breathing in the so we're going to do just the quick, I say quick, but slow. Breathe in slow through your nose. Hold. Maybe hold 2, we'll see, and then no hold. They say just flow, let it flow. Breathe in, breathe out, connect. Breathe in, connect, breathe out. Breathe in, connect, breathe out. Okay, so breathing in that spark, that flame, that inspiration, that transformation from the fires of the south. Breathing in and release. Breathing in the wisdom and the clarity and the insight from the winds of the air of the east. Breathing in, release. Breathing in the wisdom and the intuition and the flow from the waters of the west. Breathing in. Breathing in the grounding, the stability, and the healing and the nurturing from the earth of the north. Breathing in. Breathing in spirit into the center, tying all the energies together, creating this beautiful balance that'll help us get through our day, and also to stay connected in every way. Breathing in. And release. Thank you. All right, here we go. I just love this time so much. I feel like it's so important. Bad shuffle. These cards are very, very firm though, which is good. They're very well made. Transformation. Shed, let go, make room for greatness. Amen. Let's do it. Let's do it. Are her wings a little low on that back? A little too close to the butt. To each their own. Thank you. All right, that's it on that one. I was waiting to see if there was another one, but there's not. I felt like all of a sudden there was like a extra silence in the air. I don't know why. Almost like whenever the power goes out and there's no more humming of the refrigerator or anything, you know. Ancestors. Calling in those ancestors. Anymore? Not right now. Okay, I don't know what that means, so we're just going to put those to the side. Star card. Okay, I think we're done with those. I love that star card. She just looks so like comfortable in her skin. And I will post these pictures of all the cards, but there she is again. But I mean, her connection to earth, her connection to her intuition, her connection to the stars, her connection to all that is, and her like her you could just tell she's just so comfortable in her skin, right? You know, she's just showing up, just being. She's just being who she is. Master of Winter Pentacles. Look at his white hair. I love it. All right. Huh. Master of Winter Pentacles. Three of Winter Cups. I think that's it on that one. Next. I feel like winter is, I know it's not over. I know we're kind of, I don't know, but it just feels like, I don't know, it feels like time is being rushed. Like there's somebody on the other end of time just pushing it. and like in a non like normal way. Like it's not natural. Like it feels like there's somebody on the other end of the timeline, just like, I know that sounds insane, but, and it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel natural. There's something, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But what can you do? All right, oops. I got two. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Queen of Wands. I love her. She's like in stillness, and she's like holding her spark, and she's just keeping it alive. I don't know though if I'm supposed to take this one too or not. It kind of, yes or no? Does this one include it too? No, okay. I do feel like we're supposed to pull another one. Also, again, this Four of Pentacles. Those are some big old pentacles. So we're in the tarot this month. We're also in the tarot study of the Hierophant. So this is the in the deck that we're just pulling from, the Tarot of the Abyss. This is the Hierophant, and this is the one that we pulled this morning with that. So that, and the Hierophant will be she is included in each reading this month. We're not done yet, apparently. Okay. Oh, the Empress. Look at this Empress card. I don't think we've pulled her before. Love that so much. It's like, I don't know, Mother Nature's like rushing through her, and they're like two becomes one. Okay, I think we might be done with that one. Although I just love that deck so much, I'm like, but I don't know if I want to be done. I want to just keep pulling them all. The World Tree. Oh, I love that. It's got a little labyrinth there. Those always remind me, though, of the stove coils, the stovetop coils that they used to be, how they used to be. Look at that. Done. Okay, I feel like we're done. All right, there's that. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me see. Let's see where this goes. They're saying too, they want you to tap into your intuition right now, and really, like, as I'm tapping into them, they want you to close your eyes and tap into to see, like, it feels like we're weaving together a message as I am like pulling the threads, you are pulling the threads, and then together we are weaving the net, the basket. Anasiano tuyano kuyana siano tuyano oyana iano suyano tuyana kiano tuyano oyana iano suyano tuyano oyana. And it's together that we are weaving the story. Iana siano tuyano oyana kiano oyana, incorporating both of our messages and turning them into one. Anasiano tuiano oyana kiano oyana. So it is very important for you to also come into this space of stillness, in this space of silence, in the space of receiving, in the space of listening, and in the space of hearing. Anasiano tuiano oyana. You will listen with one ear to hear the words that you are here to hear. But then you will also hear in the other ear the messages in which you are meant to receive, in which we are meant to receive on your end, from your Anasiano Tuiano Oyana. It's kind of like how they're showing, like, I don't know if you've seen or if you're old enough to remember where you played that game as a kid with the two cans and the string in between, and you could talk into one and see if the other one could hear. They're saying it's like that, like you're gonna hear what are you hearing on your end of the line? What I'm going to share what I'm hearing on my end of the line. You're going to share what you're hearing on the end of your line. And if you could share in the comments anything that you find impertinent to us, you don't have to share the ones that are like very specific to you, because they're like saying this will be this, and there's going to be some parts of this that will be very specific that you will hear in your ear that is just for you from your guides that are intertwined and to be woven in with these words. But then also there'll be some for the collective as well, some words for the collective as well coming through you and into the comments, please. They're showing like this Hierophant card again, and talking about how this is like part of that this is part of this weaving together a community by sharing this wisdom, weaving together our wisdoms together that we receive. It's like this collective net, this collective grid that we must all keep showing up together, keep showing up and sharing with each other. They're saying again, like what we talked about in the tarot study of the Hierophant earlier, about how this is not the time of the age of the guru. This is the age of where there's multi connections on this grid, and that it's going to take all of us showing up and receiving and giving and being willing to give, willing to share, not hoarding our information, not hoarding our thoughts, not hoarding our feelings, but being open to giving and being open to sharing and being open to receiving the words of others that they have received, being open to hearing and trusting the words from your fellow brothers and sisters. It is a time for sharing. It is a time for giving. It is a time for exchange. It is not a time for hoarding information. It is not a time for just looking out for what there is to be gained. How can I receive more? This is what the programming out there is for, is that they just want you to they want to be in, they want us in a state of trying to gain more. What can I gain out of this situation? What can I gain from this interaction? What can I gain from being in this? If there's this group, what can I gain from being in this group? What can I gain from this person that I have just met? What can I gain from this relationship? What can I gain from each and every individual that I meet? What can I gain from them? What can I, and so let's change the wording there. Let's change the wording there. And do we dare? Yes, we do, because this is a time for truth and honesty. And if you need to check yourself, we need to check ourselves. Because instead of gaining is just this sweetened word that we have made it to put in our own minds to make it even easier for us to swallow. But in reality, what it is what can I take from this person? What can I take from this group? What can I take from them? How can I benefit? How can I benefit? How can I benefit? What can I take? What can I take? We become a bunch of succubuses. Guys, good grief. We just want to like, it is, this world is turning us into a bunch of succubuses trying to just drain the life out of each other. And this is not this is not by accident. There is a level up there of greed that makes it to where we are, me and you and all those in between, it puts us in a place of need. I need more. So then it puts you in a place of what can I gain? What can I get? What can I take? So the need turns you into the greed. the the being in need is turning us into this greed. And we don't want to see it because we're like, but we're not them up there where we're like have all the money and we have all the things. Right? We're not them. So how can you call us greedy? How can you call us greedy? Because we are. We have all become greedy in one form or fashion. Anasiano tu, Anasiano tu, Ianasuiano tu. And they're like, this includes me and you. 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 Anasiano tuiano oina. We have played the role of greed, me and you. Both of us have. What can I get out of this? 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 I need. What can I gain from you? What information can I gain from you? What financial means can I gain from you? What sympathy can I gain from you? What kind of ideas can I get from you? I want to get your ideas. I want to get your intuition. I want to get your information. I want to get your finances. I want to get your time. I want to get your energy. I want to take. We need to, and I don't like this imagery because I don't like killing, but they're saying we need to cut that snake in half. We need to cut it in half. Drain the venom. We need to drain the venom. We need to, like, instead of like trying to succubus out everybody else's energy, everybody else's information, everybody else's gifts, everybody else's finance, like what can I get them to buy from me? What can I get them to do for me? What can I do? What can I get? What can I get? What can I get? We need to cut that out and drain the venom from you. Drain the venom from me. What is it inside of me that makes me so needy for all the things? Why am I always in the need more of this, need more of that? How is that being mirrored in my life? Where can I see that showing up that I have been judgmental of, but I'm like, oh girl, you've been judgmental because you see that. In just a flipped way. Ooh. I dropped my crystal. We need to make sure that what we're seeing and what we're judging in others, how is that a mirror of us? Because if it's irritating us, it's for a reason. It's itching something within us that we need to address, that we need to see, that we need to become aware of. Because even though you may not be showing up in the world as they are, asking and needing and greeting greeting in the same form or fashion, that doesn't mean that you are not showing up in the exact same way, but in a different manner, in a different mask, in a different form, in a different fashion. Are you, instead of asking for money, I need it, buy from me. Maybe you are asking, see me. I need to be seen. I need to be heard. I need. Or I need your wisdom. I need your insight. I need, because if you don't give it to me, then I am not, I'm not enough without for your opinion. I need your opinion. I need your ideas. I need your ideas. Because mine are not enough on their own. So we're each and every one of us are part of this need game and this greed game. And it's just showing up in different ways. And so we need to be truthful and honest with ourselves. How are we weaving this snake with this venom, this tapestry laced with need and greed, with the want and the take? How are we playing a role in this? How are we manifesting more of that? How are we a part of that world? How are we a part of the game? How are we part of what thread are we weaving into that? And how can we then cleanse and clear that? Remove that. Drain the venom from us and from that. How can we do better? How can we do better? How can we be better? How can we show up in a better way? Because you don't want to, the last thing you want to do is think that you're showing up with your friends and your loved ones in a space of need and greed. And what can I take? What can I get out of this relationship? What can I take from you? Even if you're not consciously thinking it, that you're showing up going, what can I take from you? What can I take from you? You're not doing that. It's not like you're going to steal their pocket watch. That's not it. But you are, in some form of fashion, you are trying to take something from this relationship. But we need to flip the script. We need to readdress, we need to reconfigure where we're coming from. We need to first know and realize that there is nothing that you would get from that individual, that you would get from that relationship, that you would get from that group, that you would get from that event, that you would get from whatever, that guru, whatever it is, that it will fulfill that need and that greed, that hunger inside of you. There's nothing within any of them or any event or thing. And maybe this and this part of you may be all about, how many things can I have? I need this thing. I need that thing. If I get this thing, then that'll be enough. And then I'll be okay. Then this will be the answer. If I get this thing, then that's the answer. That's going to make everything better. I've got to get this thing. I got to buy this thing. I got to buy this thing. I got to buy this thing. If I buy this thing, then it's going to be then I'll be okay. And maybe you're a source. Maybe you're a serial course purchaser, as I am, where you keep course after course. If I learn a little bit more, if I gain a little bit more knowledge, if I gain a little bit more insight, if I gain a little bit more this, if I gain a little bit more that. They're saying there's nothing wrong with learning. There's nothing wrong with learning, but just make sure where your desires are coming from. Is it coming from that monster, the more monster? Is that where it's coming from? Or is it coming from the place, from your heart, from your place of integrity, from your truth center? From your truth center, from your core, from that connection to source. We each have that core center that is our connection to source that we need to tap into each and every time, each and every day, and each and every way. That is where our truth comes spiraling out of. That's where it radiates from. Is our core, our center, our source, our light, our soul, our essence, our higher selves. So we need to So how do we get to this space of understanding, of getting out of this system of need and greed and want and need more, the more monster system that this society, this world has created. The energy in this world has created this more monster, right? Because that means that you can never get enough. And what can I get from, what can I get, what can I get, what can I get? And this is not consciously. We need to all come into ourselves and like put ego to the side and see how we are showing up in this way, because each and every one of us are. Myself included, yourself included, me and you and everyone in between. We're all showing up in this way. That is the collective energy. And we need to cut. I hate that imagery, but they're just showing like cutting the head off the snake kind of thing, like, and it all, because it all begins, and draining the venom, because it all begins, and we are in our own personal worlds. We are the head. We are the solution. We are the solution. Me and my world, I need to be the solution. You and your world, you need to be the solution. It's the whole long said, but it's been overly said because it hasn't been like truly integrated into, it hasn't truly been put into practice, not fully and completely, of that be the change you wish to see. We can say it, we've said it till we've turned blue in the face, but have we really truly lived it? Like truly down deep in our souls lived it. This is like your coming to Jesus moment of like how to like truly bring change into your life, into your relationships, because we're not going to show up anymore of what can I get, but what can I give? What do I have to give in this relationship? And this goes across the board. This comes into your partnerships and business and relationships. It comes to in groups. It comes to in life. What, instead of what can I get out of this situation? What can I give to the situation? How can I be a generous heart and soul in this moment? How can I be like be so much, how can I radiate love and healing and knowledge, or whatever it is that I feel called and pulled to give in this moment. So whenever you're joining a group, whenever you're joining an event, whenever you're joining a relationship, a partnership, a friendship, a love relationship, all the different things. Whenever you're joining a course, whenever you're joining anything, what can I give in this moment? What can I give? How can I be a giving partner? How can I bring more love into the situation? How can I be a part of this solution? How can I be a part of raising the vibration? How can I be a part of the healing? How can I be a part of the spreading knowledge? How can I be a part of this resolution? How can I be a part of Ana Siano Tuyana Oyana Kiana Siano Tuyana Oyana? How can I be a part of the awakening? What can I do? What can I do? What can I say? What can I bring to the table? What can I bring to the table of this great awakening? Instead of being like pulling up a chair and you throw you down your empty plate and like, give it to me. Give it to me, give it to me. Let's go. I'm here. I showed up. Now what do you have for me today? We're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. We're going to walk up to the table. You're going to stand there and be like, how can I serve? How can I serve? How can I serve? Because again, we are out of this also is another way of getting us out of the guru phase and showing up as an equal. Because if you see yourself as an equal, you're not down here asking for the scraps. I need more of what you can give me. You're eye to eye and saying, what can I give you? What can I give you? How can I be a part of this conversation? Instead of just taking your words and ingesting them and then just shitting them out and moving on. We're not there anymore. That's not the time we're living in. We are in a time of incorporating all that we have learned, incorporating all that we feel in our hearts, all that Spirit has to offer, incorporating it into our lives. Instead of being just saying the words, be the change that you wish to see, we're actually being the change. This is the time that we need to actually be the change, to actually show up, to actually start feeling and knowing our worth and being like, I do have something to share. I do have some way to show up in this world, because we each and every one of us do, no matter what it is. And it could look like something totally different for you as it is for me. I'm here at this table, and this is what I have to share with you. They're asking what words of wisdom do you have to share with me? Or what words of, even if it's not with me, maybe this conversation between me and you right now has sparked something within you that's like, you know what? I really feel like I need to call Susie today and see how she's doing and see if there's anything that I could do to help her today. I need to see how she's feeling. I need to see her, if I need to bring her a chicken pot pie or whatever it is. You need to see and feel into your heart space. How can I do better, and what can I bring to the table today? In your home life, in your professional life. Instead of walking into that door of work going, I need this money. I need this money. I hate being here, but I need this money. We've got to change that scenario. I'm not saying like, they're not saying that it's time for everybody to just walk in the door and throw your throw your like resignation letters on the desk and being like in like this huge walkout across the country, because then how are you going to feed your family? That's not what they're saying. They're saying that we've got to change our perception of everything. We've got to like start like shifting our thoughts and shifting our moods, because we're the only ones that have the power to do so. Nobody's going to come in there while you're toiling away at your job today and be like, girl, come on, wake up. Be happy. Be okay. Think positive thoughts. Nobody's going to do that for you. Nobody's going to do that for you. You have got to do that for you. But you've got to find it in a way that's actually like not just in like, that actually means something. It has to be linked to something that actually means something to you. And you have to figure out like, how can I make, so whenever you walk through those doors at work today and it's a job situation that you don't love, you don't just light up walking in there because you don't feel like that's your true purpose in life, but right now, in this moment, is putting bread on the table. So you need to figure out how to shift things to make it manageable, to make it as lovely as it can be for you in the meantime, until you can get that dream scenario that you've been wanting, that you've been craving, that you've been needing. So you walk in the door and you think, what can I bring to the table today? How can I make this better? How can I do my part to make this better? What can I do to make this situation better? Instead of, what can they give me to make this situation better? What can all these people do for me to make this situation better? And we know that that's not exactly what you're like consciously thinking, but when one way or the other, That's what we're thinking. And we've got to shift it, because that's what we've been programmed to, how to think. Like, how can, like, so you're sitting in your cubicle, how can Larry next door make my experience better by toning down the way he speaks, or the smells he's putting out, or whatever it is? How can he make life better for me? How can my boss make life better for me? By changing my schedule, by paying me more, by doing this, by doing that. How can he make it better for me? How can the person at the cafeteria make life better for me by making the foods that I want, that I prefer? How can she make life better for me? We all do this. So this is not like a blame shame game. This is like an own your shit game. We've got to start showing up at the table and looking at the truth in the face, and the truth being us. We've got to start seeing our own truth and how we're showing up in this world, and changing the narrative. Not today, baby. That's not going to be me today. I'm going to show up and I'm going to be like, how can I make this situation better? How can I make Larry's situation better over there for him? Maybe he's putting out some smells because of whatever it is. How can I make that better for him? How can I make life better for him? Maybe you can bring him a nice kombucha. Give him some probiotics. I don't know. I'm just saying. We can look at Larry in the next cubicle and be like, how can I make life better for him? Maybe I could do something kind for him. Maybe he has an upset stomach because he's not happy, because he doesn't receive enough kindness. So maybe you just need to be kind to him and pay attention to other. And what this is going to do too is going to open our eyes and our hearts to like really see people, because not everybody, because we in this energy that has been put out on, like earthwide, where we are in this need and greed state, we're not really paying attention what other people like, what other people love, what other people need, right? We're all so in our like this desperate need state that it closes us off energetically, instead of seeing like, what are their favorite things? What kind of music do they like? Does Larry even have a cat or a dog? I don't know. I haven't been bothered to ask. All I've been focused on is the smells coming out of his cubicle and the way he talks. I don't like the way he sounds. Can't he just change the way he talks? Can't he just change the way he smells? Can't he just change to make my life better? We have to flip the narrative. Larry is a soul. Larry is a human being. Larry is linked to the same divine line as I am. So I need to show up for Larry in a new way. I need to show up for Larry in a way that makes his day, instead of looking for ways that he can make mine. Same for your neighbor who keeps like, dog keeps barking, or they keep music on too late at night, or whatever it is, and you keep thinking, how can they make my life better? And we got to switch the narrative. How can I make their life better? Because maybe if we showed some kindness to them, they would be like, you know what? I know that this music bothers them. I'm going to start making sure I turn it down by 7 p.m. Maybe, just maybe. Now they're saying don't set out with that in your mind as that's the end game, because it's not. That changes the narrative, and that takes the topping off the cake kind of thing. That's not what we're here for. We're here to reprogram our systems from the take to the give, to the how can I show up today? What do I have to offer? What can I bring to the table today? How can I make your life better today? And we're not saying you're going to be some sacrificial lamb. We're not saying that you're going to be some anasiano tuyano kuyano oyana, just give until your well is dry. That's not what this is about. This is a reprogramming the system, your system and the system, one by one, because we have to keep cutting out the head of the snake, and we have to keep draining out the venom, and then we have to replace it with something, right? we're going to replace it with this golden serum of just of love and connection. And you can't build true connections in the state of need and greed and take in what can I gain from this. The only way you can come into the true connection within friendships, within love relationships, within work partnerships, within all of these different relationships, the only way you can truly have a true connection where you're making headway in the world, where you're making headway in a relationship, is if you change your narrative to, what can I gain from this? What can I take from this person, this relationship? How are they going to make my life better? Changing it to how can I make their life better? What can I bring to the table in this relationship to bring happiness, to bring peace, to bring resolution, to bring enlightenment, to bring awakening, to bring whatever it is. How can I help them? How can I help the situation? How can I be of good here? How can I be of good here? How can I make good trouble? Anasiano tu, Anasiano tu, Anasiano tu, Anasiano tu, Anasiano tu. We have to start connecting deeper within ourselves, because that's the other end of the rope here is, okay, because the thing is too, is we have to keep going deeper within ourselves and reaching in and feeling all of that connection to spirit, to source, to our ancestors, to our guides, to all of it, to all that is, and know that it's all in there. We've got a whole damn universe inside of us. We got all kinds of divinity happening, all in and all without, within and without. We have like all of this like flowing in and out of us at any given moment. We have so much that we need to find that our fulfillment in that we are enough on our own. We don't need to take or to gain from others to make ourselves whole. We are whole all on our own. You have to start believing that and knowing that down in your bones, that you are a whole person, a whole entity, a whole like divine being all on your own, without anything that Susan can give you, Fred can hand over, or feeling like anything that your boss can do to make your life better. You don't need him to make your life better, because your life is already can be amazing. It probably already is. All these different people, they're not going to fill the hole. Nobody's going to fill the hole for you. You can just keep on taking and taking all day and all night and into eternity, and it's never going to be enough. It's never going to be enough. Because that's the way the cycle plays. That's the way the programming plays out, is the sense of need and want and more and more. That's the more monster that's been plugged in us, is to always want more. So they're never going to be enough. If you're looking for that one true love that is going to make you whole, that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen, and that you shouldn't have put that pressure on any other person ever. Ever. That is too much. You are the one that is to make you whole, because you already are whole. You just have to see it. You just have to figure that out. You just have to find a way to come to terms with that, to know that down in your bones, that you are the divine being that you've been looking for. You are the love that you've been looking for. You are that guru that you've been looking for. You are all the things you've been looking for. It's already been within you. You've just been told you're not enough unless you buy this. You're not enough unless you buy my course. You're not enough unless you come to this event. You're not enough unless you find your true love. You're not enough unless you have kids. You're not enough and if you don't have a partner. You're not enough if you don't live in a big house. You're not enough if you don't drive a nice car. You're not enough if you don't have this. You're not enough if you don't have that. You're not enough if you don't dress like this. You're not enough if you don't wear makeup or shave your legs or shave your armpits or get Botox or get a facelift, or you're not enough. You're not enough. You're never going to be enough. That is what's been woven in us. That is the venom that has been put within us, that we have got to get it out, to reprogram ourselves. And I'm not saying to rewind all of that. We're not saying that there's any of those things individually is a bad thing. If you drive a nice car, have a nice house, we're not saying you have to sell it all and go live in a dirt hut. It's not about that. It's about realizing that you are enough on your own. Even if you were to lose the nice house and to lose the nice car, that is not what makes you whole. You are already a whole, amazing, divine being all on your own. You just have the luxury to be able to drive a nice car and to live in a nice home. And that's a bonus. And that's amazing. High five for you. That's not what makes you who you are. Your character, who you are, that comes from within you. Your car doesn't make you who you are. Your house doesn't make you who you are. Your face doesn't make you who you are. Your friends don't make you who you are. Where you work doesn't make you who you are. So the doctors and the lawyers and the surgeons and the housekeepers or the anythings, neither one of them makes them better than the other. All the same. Because they don't. To be a doctor, to be a surgeon, and yes, you can say all day long, that's who I am. But it's not. Not truly, not deeply, not down in your heart and soul. That could be your calling. That's like part of that's this part of that of your calling, absolutely. And you can feel it run in your veins, like that's who you're called and meant to do and to be, but that's not who you are. If that makes sense. Because you can be an amazing doctor and a shit person, right? You could be an amazing person and not really a great doctor. So you can slap a doctor label on somebody and it doesn't turn them into an amazing person, right? So it doesn't define it is not who you are, right? It is a part of you, but it's not who you are. And we have to all learn that, know that, heal that part of ourselves, come to terms with that this one thing doesn't define who I am. I'm the only one who can define who I am. Me. How do I show up in this world? What am I bringing to the table? How am I doing my part to squash the more monster in myself and in society? Because the only way to squash it in the world is by squashing it within you. Because if you don't squash it within you, you're just projecting that out there, more of that out there, and you're creating more monsters. So we have to turn our eyes inward, figure out where we are contributing to the more monster, and how can we squash that? How can we heal that? How can we fill that hole within ourselves? Where in our side of our beings is that more monster living? Where am I not feeling whole enough all on my own that I'm feeling the need to fill it with others, or fill it with things, or fill it with whatever it is that we're filling it with? How can I heal that hole within me? How can I heal that? How can I sew up that hole, patch it up, put some love cream in there to where I'm not, I know I don't need another human being to make me whole. I know I don't need another like crystal or book or all the other things I love to get. What do I need to heal within me to know that having a new crystal is a luxury and something to be grateful for? And it's amazing. I'm grateful for you, but you don't make me who I am. Having a big crystal collection or whatever, however many you have, doesn't make you better than or more than. It's not that you're trying to even be better than anybody else. It's like you're trying to fulfill this need within you. You're trying to be this person, this being, and you're trying to do it in these ways that are never going to fill the hole. Not one more tarot or oracle deck, not one more crystal, not one more book, not one more course, not getting a nicer car or a bigger house or any of those things are going to make you a better person, are going to make you more. That's not going to make you more. It's not going to fulfill you. You're the only one that can fulfill you. There's nothing wrong with a little treat. As long as the programming is, you know that you're not filling in these holes of that need for more, because you're already enough on your own. You are already enough on your own. If you can close your eyes and know that everything in your life can be stripped away. They could take away all my books. They could take away all my cards. They could take away all my treasures. It makes me want to cry thinking about it. All my incense, all my things. And you're just left. Just a little naked little soul on the side of a pond. Everything else is gone. Everything else is stripped away. If everything else in your life was stripped away, all those influential people that you know and introduce people to, oh, I know them. I can hook you up with them. Oh, I'm friends with them. All the different things, all the people and things and all the things. If you stripped all that away, and it's just you there, how are you going to still feel whole? Are you going to be enough for you? Are you going to be enough for you? And if you're not, if you're like, oh, hell no, I need my things. I need this and I need that. We need to figure out like what it is that's truly missing. What needs to be addressed? Where do I need to heal? Where am I looking inside? What am I trying to fill up in within me? With other things, with other people, with everything else. Because I need to break the cycle of the need and greed and the more monster. I need to be enough. Just me. I need to shift into a reality where I come with food already on my plate and say, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do for you? How can I be of service? How can I make this situation better? How can I make this situation better? How can I make this relationship better? What do I have to give? What do I have to give? What words? What services? What knowledge? Whatever it is. Talents. All the things. What do I have to give? How can I make this better? This world better? How can I make me better? How can I make you better? And not in a fixer-upper kind of way. Just how can I make, so maybe that's the wrong wording. Because we're not trying to fix anybody, right? How can I bring happiness and love into their life? Into this world? How can I show up in that way? Because again, we're not here to fix anybody. Except for we're here to tend to our own garden, right? But if there's a way that we can walk by and we see our neighbor in their garden in need, maybe we could say, hey, I saw you could use some fertilizer. Here you go. But not in like a judgment way, because, oh, girl, your flowers are drooping. We're not doing that. Because again, that's showing again, like, we are in the comparison judgment thing. And then that brings us back into the cycle of need, because then if we're always in comparison and judgment of others, then we're always going to need more to be able to be better than others, right? Because all of this that we've been talking about also gets us out of the comparison and judgment cycle. Because if we are comparing and judging each other, then we're always trying to be better than each other. And we're not doing that, because if we know that there's nothing in the world that you could buy or take or need to make you whole but you, then you know that of somebody else too. So you can strip away in your mind, you can look at George over there and you could take away you're not looking at his fast red Maserati. You're not looking at his giant house. You're not looking at his fat wallet. You're not looking at his hot wife. You're not looking at his pool. You're not looking at his river view. You're not looking at any of that, because you're stripped all of that away, because none of that matters, and you know that. Nice to have, I suppose, but they don't. In the end, they don't matter. It's just George that matters. Is George a nice person? Is George a good person? How can, and then again, like, if you like George, then how can I make this relationship thrive? How can I make him happy? And how can I bring love into this new friendship that we have found together? Because maybe you like George and you want to be friends with George. So then you're like, how can I bring love and happiness into this friendship of ours? How can I be of service to our relationship? Instead of being like, oh, George has got a shitload of stuff. Wonder what I can get out of that relationship. Maybe I can get some free tickets to the Knicks game. Maybe I can swim in that pool. What can I gain? What can I take from that relationship? That's what we've been taught to be like, right? But we're not going to do that, because again, George is George no matter what he has. So we're just going to be looking at George. We don't care about the rest of his stuff. So see, once we get out of that and we just see George and not his stuff, not who he knows, not the places he goes, because it doesn't matter if he goes to Antigua one week and England the next and all these other places, and you're like, ooh, George gets around. I want to be friends with George, because maybe I can get a jump on that train. It's not what matters. Who George is what matters. So so there again, we're taking away the judgment of and jealousy and of needing to be more like George, unless you're wanting to be more like George because George loves and cares for people truly and honestly, and he knows that all the things that he has are just things, and it doesn't make him who he is. So this accomplishes so much by squashing that more monster, by coming to the table of seeing what you can bring to the table instead of what you can take from the table, because it also takes us out of because once we know and realize that we are whole completely on our own, without all the things, without needing anything else or anyone else, we are whole and complete on our own, then we take out that judgment and the needing to be more, the needing to compare ourselves with others, and all of that. Because again, if you're whole on your own, then they're a whole person on their own. Then what are they? Who are they? at the core. Do I like them? Am I attracted to them? Does my energy go, ooh, I want to be friends with them? And then you're like, what can I bring to the table of our relationship? Instead of being like, what can that relationship bring to me? Because you've stripped away all the extras and you've just gotten down to the core of things. You're not comparing to them. You're not going, their life is better than me. They get to, they're a stay-at-home mom and I have to work. They are a single mom and I don't ever get any time to myself. Whatever it is. Whatever the comparison is. They have it easier because she makes a bigger paycheck than me, or she knows more people than me, and all of that. We're stripping all of that away. All that away. They are just who they are, period. You are just who you are, period. You're two little whole beings, period, minus all the other stuff. If you like them, minus everything else, then you like them. How can you bring love and light and laughter and happiness and joy into their lives? What can you bring to the table in your relationship with them? If you don't like them with everything else stripped away, then whatever, let that relationship go. It's getting to the core of the matter. It's getting to the core of the matter, which is you. You're at the core. Your truth center. You have to start listening to your truth center, your heart, your core, your spirit, your soul, your higher self. Connecting with her, because she's enough all on her own. Where every time we choose an item or a thing or a people or a place to fill that hole, then we're ignoring her. We're ignoring our higher selves, a big piece of her. All this other stuff doesn't matter in the end. And that's not, again, don't twist my words and find a way out of this with saying, what are you saying? People don't matter? Yes, they matter. You're not hearing the end game of, again, like this is, how can I make your life better? What can I bring to the table to make your life better? And each and every time you do that, every time you show up in this way, and again, you're not turning into a martyr. You're not doing that. And since we love and accept and truly feel us being this whole beautiful divine being, whole and complete, all on our own, we're going to take care of her. We're not going to let her get drained dry. We're going to feel her boundaries. We're going to be like, you're not taking advantage of me. You're going to sense and know and feel all these different things a little differently. You're going to walk this world differently. You're going to sense people differently. You're going to sense who you're going to want to enter these relationships with. And you're going to sense the ones that you're not going to want to. Because there are the Georges that have all that stuff that are really good people. And you're going to want to have a really good friendship with them. And you're going to want to be like, hey, what can I bring to the table with that relationship? But there's also the Georges that are on the other end of it that you're going to be like, I don't feel good about that. I'm going to step away from that. It's not, at least in my timeline right now. In non-judgment form or fashion, because you're not judging George on that side. You're just like being like, I'm a little bit more drawn to this George on this side. And that's okay. They're not in alignment with you right now, so you're just going to leave that on the table and walk away. Non-judgment way. We're leaving judgment on the table. We're leaving comparison on the table, because we're a whole and they are whole. Everybody's whole and good on their own. This is long. This has been really long. But this has been so important, and I feel this has been very fulfilling to me, and I hope to you. I hope you're gaining out of this, because I feel like this is so important. This is so important to me and to you. I feel like this is can be life-changing for us. And the different readings that they did for us, the messages that came through for us during the Leaving Behind series, Leaving Behind in 2025 series, if you haven't done that, life-changing as well. and also the Yule series after that. Like, if you can do anything, if you could start out at the beginning of the leaving behind and just keep on going, just one a day or something, it's just like brings some incredible shifts. And then this is just the icing on the cake, just really like bringing it home. It's like, this is like how when we did that breathing exercise and we breathed spirit into our center, tying all the elements together, this is like tying all of those together, tying them all together, tying, like bringing it all home, bringing you home to you. You are your home that you are seeking. You are that home. There's no other like giant house that's going to fulfill that for you. There's no other like beautiful fancy car that's going to fill that for you. There's no love that is going to be like, you're going to make me whole. And again, that's not healthy. You need to enter that relationship as a whole person and respect them as a whole person, and then you guys can thrive and grow and awaken together and transform together, instead of like being succubuses off of each other. I need you. That's not getting you anywhere. That's creating toxic trauma, like trauma cycles all over again. We're washing away. We have to do a venom cleanse of the cycle that's been put in us, that more monster. I'm wondering if they're wanting us to do something right now. All right, so this is just a little light language to help with that, to help get us started, of cleansing the venom of the more monster. Okay, so just closing your eyes. Oyana siano tuyano oyana kiano suiano tuyano oyana iano suiano tuyano oyana iano suiano tuyano oyana iana siano tuyano oyana iana siano tuyano oyana. They just really want to cleanse out. Just imagine this light that they're sending to you, cleansing out anything that's ever made you doubt yourself or made you not feel whole on your own. Anasiano tuyano oyana, iana siano tuyano oyana, iana siano tuyano oyana, iana siano tuyano oyana, iana siano tuyano oyana, iano suiano tuyano oyana, kiano suiano tuyano oyana, iano tuyano oyana. Just washing away. Just imagine this beautiful light. I'm seeing it like this crystal blue light. It's like just really, really, really light blue, translucent, like white and light blue color. This energy coming through us, cleansing and clearing all of this venom that is like, it's like this poison that's been eating at our souls, that's been telling us that we're not enough, that's been telling us this light, allow this light to radiate out through your whole being and cleanse and clear all of this energy, all the energy that's been of the more monster, cleansing and clearing that, dissipating all of the venom that's been telling you that you are not enough, that you need somebody to fulfill you, that you need to buy this one more thing to fulfill you, that you need more to fulfill you, or you need anything else to fulfill you, because you are good, you are love, you are loved, you are whole all on your own. You are fully divine and fully human and fully amazing and fully beautiful and fully intelligent and kind and lovely. You are amazing, all on your own. You don't need anybody else's approval. You don't need anybody else's opinion. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone else anymore. We are cleansing and clearing the venom of the more monster. We're cleansing and clearing it out. You are not allowed to stay here anymore. You are not allowed here. You are not allowed here. You are not allowed here. Iana suiano tuiano oyana kiano tuiano oyana. Iano suiano tuiano oyana. Iana siano tuyano oyana kiano tuyano oyana kiano tuyano oyana. We are calling all the angels that are in this sacred space with us. We're calling on Michael and Uriel and Azrael and Gabriel and Raphael and Metatron and Shamuel to come and place their hands on your head and on your shoulders and on your back and on your arms and anywhere they can reach and touch, and sending their energy through us, sending their energy through you, cleansing and clearing all the venom, all the mistakes we've made, all the judgment, the self-judgment, the righteousness, all the things, all the judgment of others, all of it. We're cleansing and clearing it today. We're cleansing it and clearing it today. We're changing our language today. We're changing our lives today. Cleansing and clearing, cleansing and clearing. Anasiano tu. I receive this healing. I receive this cleansing. I receive this light and love. I receive this blessing by these angels. I receive the message that I am whole, that I am good, that I am loved, that I am love, that I am light, that I am the light that I seek. I receive this message that I am whole and complete. Anasiano tu, 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 suyano tu, suyano tu, ayanasiano tu, ayanasiano tu, ayanasiano tu, ayanasiano tu, ayanasiano tu, suyano 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 tu, ayanasu, ayanasu, ayanasu. Removing all that no longer serves us. All of those words, all of the 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 words. Anasiano tu, ayanasiano tu. All of the words that we tell ourselves, all of the words that we search for, all of that need. Anasiano tu. We cleanse and clear today. Ianasiano tu, ayanasiano tu. Anasiano tuyano suyano tuyana kana iana suyano 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 tuyano oyana kana siano tuyano oyana. We are cutting the head off this snake. We are iana kiano tuyano oyana initiating our new lives. Iana siano tuyano oyana initiating our wholeness. Iana siano tuyano kuyano oyana. Anchoring in our light. Ana kiano tuyano suyano tuyana kana siano tuyano oyana. Anchoring into our truth, anchoring into our core, anchoring into our iana kiano tuyano oyana, to our source point. Ana kiano tuyano oyana, anchoring into our heart space. Ana kiana tiano oyana, iana siano tuyano oyana, kiano tuyano oyana, kiano tuyano oyana, iana siana tiano oyana. Today is the day that we truly decide to be the change we wish to see in the world, because we know if we want change, we have to change. And today's the day that we do that. Today's the day that we claim change. Today's the day that we claim it. We claim transformation. We claim change. We claim love. We claim light. We claim that we are enough, that we are whole, that we are divine beings of love and light, and we deserve more. We deserve more than the venom that has been poured into our veins, that we have been consuming. No more, no more, no more shall we accept the story that we've been told, that we are not enough without this or that. No more. We are worth more than that programming. We are stronger than that. We are more than that. Anasiano tu, anasiano tu, anasiano tu. Suyano tuyano oyana, iano suyano tuyano oyana, Iano suyano tuyano oyana kana siano tuyano oyana ayana kana siano tuyano ayana kiano tuyano oyana. And we will not let outside noise ana kiano tuyano oyana siano tuyano oyana make us lose our center. We will not let outside noise change who we are. We will not let outside noise change our perspective of others. We will not let outside noise change our perspective of ourselves. We will not let outside noise rule our insides. We are the ones that have the say. We are divine sovereign beings. We make the rules within ourselves. Anasiana, we control our thoughts. We control our feelings. We control who we are. And who we are at the core is what matters. Who we are at the core is what matters, because we are whole, divine, spiritual, loving, light beings, and we don't need things to fulfill that. We are whole, all on our own. We are good. We are good. We are good. And we are whole, and we have what it takes to live in this world. We have what it takes already to live in this world and be part of it in a way in which is good for us and in which is good for others. We have something to contribute. We have something already to bring to the table. We just have to see it. We've been told that we're not enough unless we get this or that to bring to the table, but we already have what it is that we need to bring to the table, and that is who we are. Who you are is enough. You're allowed to come to the table with just who you are, and that is enough. That is enough. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. You are whole. You are whole. You are whole. And you are more powerful than you could ever believe. You are more powerful than you could ever know. Anasiano tu, ayanasiano 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 tu. They want you to feel anadasiananan, ananasianana, ayanasianana, ayanasianana. Your light within you. Ayanasianana, ayanasianana. They wish you could see you the way they see you, which is all these beautiful tendrils of light shooting out of you. Anasianana, anasianana. You are just this beautiful, beautiful being. It's like this light, just bright with this. It's like a fire of light. It's like fiery light tendrils. It's like, but it's just so bright, so light. It's just so beautiful and so powerful and so amazing and so gorgeous and so awe-inspiring. They are awestruck by you. They are awestruck by you. And they want you to see that and feel that. Own that. Be that. See it and feel it in your core. See and feel that that is your truth and who you are. Own that. Feel that. Know that. Be that. Show up in the world as that. In this new way of knowing that you are whole all on your own. You are good. You are light. You are love. You are kind. You are just, and you're so talented and just amazing. You are not lacking in anything. You are not less than anybody. We are all equal as. We are all equal as. You are equal to the most talented singer in the world. You are equal to the richest person in the world. You are equal. We are equal. You are equal to the smartest person in the world. You are equal to the most humble person in the world. You are equal to the most spiritual person in the world. You are equal. We are all part of the same, we are all cogs in the same wheel. We are all equal. We are all equal. There are no masters here. There are no gurus here. There are no better thans here. There are no has-beens here. There's nobody less than you either. There's two sides to that coin. We're not better than anyone else. You are not better than the poorest person on this planet. You are not better than the least talented person on this planet, because they just haven't found their talents yet. And maybe the poorest person on the planet chooses to be so. We don't know their stories, and we are not here to judge them in any shape, form, or fashion. We are equal to, and we need to know that and feel that. We are equal to the lowest of the low and the highest of the high. So there is no lowest of the low and highest of the high. So we need to flip that scenario. We're all on the same nice, even, level ground. We are here to transform together, to learn together, to grow together, to be together, to serve each other, to give to one another in love and without judgment and without needing reciprocation. Is that a word? Not without needing like for anything to be reciprocated. We need to be able to give without like, what am I going to get out of this? What am I going to get out of this? We need to leave that. We're changing that narrative. We're changing that conversation in our heads, because that is the only conversation that we can change, is the one in our head. We have to start being the change that we want to see. We have to. We have to stop making empty promises of be the change you want to see. We actually need to do the thing now. It's time. We actually have to be the change we want to see. We've got to actually do it. We got to actually be it. We got to stop wanting it and be it. That's the difference between the more monster and just coming home to me. Not always wanting, but actually just being. Just be. And that's going to look different for me. It's going to look different to you, for you. My being, just being, is going to look different from the inside of me than it is you looking to me. If that makes sense. That's okay. That's okay. We're all living our own different separate stories, even though we're all on the same grid, part of the same everything. So we've got to stop dissecting everybody's story and their reasoning and their lives. Just come whole and home to you. Just be you, whole and complete, just as you are. Bring that to the table. Bring you being whole and complete, just as you are, to the table. And that sometimes is enough. A lot of times, most of the time, it's enough, because then other people are like, damn, look at her. She doesn't need anybody or anything to complete her. She knows who she is. She is comfortable in her own skin. She's like, this is me. Take it or leave it. I'm still me. I don't need you to make me me. I'm me all on my own. I want to be just like her. I want to be just like her. How can I be like that? Coming home to you. Learning to love, completely love and accept yourself as you are, because you deserve all the love. You deserve all the love in the world, because you are all the love in the world already. Because again, we don't need it to come from the outside. We already are all the love in the world. It's all right in here. Amen, and so it is. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But I feel like I know this is crazy, but they did say for now on this. Anasiano tu, Anasiano tu, Anasiano tu, Anasiano tuiano oyana, kiano tuiano oyana. And I'm hearing again from them that your people, your ancestors of love and light, your guides, your angels, your spiritual team, your higher selves, all of your side, your people, they're saying, they really want you to know that you are seen. I see you, I see you, I see you. I feel it, because sometimes you feel like you're just not seen. But again, that's that hole that needs to be filled from within. They're like, they're here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I see you. I see you. See me. They want you to see them as much as they see you, because they're all right there waiting for you. They're like, we are a whole universe inside of you. Be here with us. The council. They're all right there, all ready and waiting. It's all inside of you. It's always been inside of you. Everything that you've been looking outside of you has always been inside of you. It's already there. Everything you seek is already within. Amen, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. Go take that one in.